We are out here in Sacramento, and we are helping a family basically document very light activity. They've had some loss. There's a little bit of grief energy that I do feel in the space. I also feel a lot of love and a lot of compassion and a lot of spunk and a lot of fire, but like in a really like positive way. There's a lot of I don't know, like just everybody just like I almost feel like Super Bowl Sunday would be really interesting in this house. Like it'd be off the hook, and I'm hungry now. So it's just a really neat home with a really neat family, and they have this cute 17-year-old cat that I just want to squeeze and love. We just want to get them answers. What's going on as far as how they feel? Is there anyone here? Is it all positive? So far I feel a lot of positivity. So we're just going to wander around and feel of each room and just feel the general vibe. We can go ahead and talk to our client here. Active energy of the house. I mean, is that kind of how your house is?
Yes.
Okay.
Very active. We have one leaving for college.
Oh wow, that's
So
always
we're
exciting.
very active right now. One in high school, so
It
we're
just seems
always
like your holidays, your Christmas, Thanksgiving, Super Bowl, like everything is just poof, like
yes,
like you do it bigger than life.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Because I feel a lot of happiness in that sense.
Yeah, we have celebrations for Christmas Eve and Thanksgiving here, and yeah, they're my cousins. They're a part of it, so
Awesome.
yeah, we're a really close, small family, but it's a lot of excitement when
Yeah.
a lot of people are here. So yeah.
Because I can feel that just sort of like in the walls, in the floor, in the space. It feels good. I mean, it feels really positive, which is why that sort of layer of grief in the house is sort of probably making you feel off kilter, and it's a little bit like it. I can see why you would want some answers, because your normal energy here is, woo, everyone's having a grand old time, and now we're like just
that person's not here anymore.
yeah, and it's heavy.
There.
Yeah, it's a heavy sensation. So we'd like to sort of reboot you. We want to reboot you because you deserve to have your happiness and joy back. And trust me, death is not the end. There is so much more.
Yes.
Our human and our non-human loved ones, our four-footed loved ones, they are all part of our existence
Yes.
for a long time thereafter. And I'll definitely share some my own personal ghost pet stories with you, that because it's a thing, and it's a good thing.
It's a total thing.
It's a great thing. They don't leave.
I don't want them to.
They don't leave. So let's kind of wander about,
Okay.
feel a little bit, see where we get.
Yep. It's
Different-
all yours.
Let's have
Any door you want to open.
my ears ring really loud in here.
Mhm.
It's like popping loud, like woo.
Can I tell you why?
Give me 2
Okay.
seconds with it. I want to feel it. This is like really piercingly loud vibration.
Roger, you have to listen to this. Come here.
I must have said something right.
Yeah, I can hear the pain. It's really high pitched snap.
Say it again.
Very,
the
very loud.
vibration here is really loud, piercing,
Don't say
like
it yet.
intensity. Like woo, we are loud.
Very loud.
Here. Wow.
Yep.
What am I experiencing in here?
High pitched.
We're just, man, I feel like a hummingbird. I feel like, the cute little hummingbird that just gets into all the flowers and just does all the things, and just a busy hello. Like, this is a hummingbird, but a human, but man. Whoa, that is just blowing my mind. Oh, a little bit of low back pain, a little bit of low back pressure. There's a little bit of pressure in the low back in here, and I don't know what that is. So,
Yeah, I've been feeling that
a little
too.
tightness. There's a little tightness in the low back. It may not be from this person, but I feel a little tightness right here.
Mhm.
So I am going to fill that one out. But this is a really almost theatrical feel, like an absolute theatrical feel. Very flamboyant.
Yeah.
Would you mind letting me know why I feel this way?
She plays the flute,
Oh.
Oh.
so that's where you're getting the ringing noise.
Okay.
I'm sure. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, it was very high pitched,
Piano.
like a.
She does the piano. She's our musician.
Oh.
our artist,
Oh,
our
good.
writer,
Okay.
Our reader.
our reader,
Excellent.
dancer. She's very
Wow.
artistic, very, very smart,
Okay.
creative.
That kind of girl.
Very she's, I don't want to say she's scatterbrained, but like her
But high energy.
attention. Yes, very,
Okay.
very. So when she starts something, like I said, please straighten up your room the best you can because everyone's going to be coming through, so they can walk in your room.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so she did the best she could, and but yeah, she always has a lot going on in her brain. She's
Oh, yeah.
always
So that
it's
high
spinning.
hummingbird
Yes.
intensity
Yes,
is actually rather
yes. I mean, this is a child that has a theme for every day for high school.
wow.
That's
You know what I
fantastic.
She wears ties to school. She wears like red Mondays, purple Tuesdays, blue Wednesdays, pink Thursdays. She brings pink Starburst to school.
Oh, my gosh.
For a whole year, you know, so everybody knows Janiyah.
She's
Well,
And
she's
very outgoing.
yeah.
She reads a lot.
My impression was she's just very theatrical and creative,
Yes.
so that like just flamboyant. And
Yes.
I'm ready for my close
Back pain. She has bunions,
Oh,
so I don't know.
might affect her walking and her
I just made
yeah.
her wear flats to dinner, and she
Mm.
was complaining that it's going to make her feet hurt. So maybe you felt that energy
Mhm.
because she left it in here before she went.
She's like,
maybe
"Ugh."
you know she had tennis
Yeah.
shoes. I'm like, Janiyah, I don't know. That's they're all
Mhm.
wearing.
She's a dancer. The bunions comes by dance because I'm a dancer.
Yeah.
They have all kinds of feet problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's what you have when you love something, you know.
Yeah.
You take the good and the bad with it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's she's
Music.
just she's
Yeah.
like she's gonna
Yeah,
go,
she's-
she's gonna go places this one.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
I just feel like an ocean. Like I feel like I'm sort of just rocking in like a boat. I just feel sort of a gentle sway back. It's almost like a
She was already out.
like a ship in like in a marina. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like this dance. Like I feel this very delicate dancing. It's very interesting sensation. It's vastly different from the other room. It's just this kind of, I don't know, like this, maybe it's like the purpley color, I don't know, just, I feel a lot more like I want to be in it, like a sea, like oceany sort of vibe. I just feel very seaworthy. I can't even quantify why I feel that way.
You're on a boat.
but it's not a bad feeling. It's just
Mm-mm.
it's a wholly different sensation from the other room. It's like night and day.
That's true.
We're just night and day. But
no,
it's like
no ringing in the ears.
there's
in
not a
here.
ringing in here. There's a
It's more laid back.
like an old hippie vibe.
Cruise ship.
That's interesting. Does any of this make any freaking sense to you?
Yeah, I wanted to cry when you said ocean because she loves the ocean.
Oh.
That's her. Like
Oh,
her
okay.
tapestry she got for college
Uh-huh.
is an ocean picture.
Oh.
There's no picture of any ocean in here for you to pick up on that.
No, I
I'm
don't-
just trying to show my husband that.
Yeah,
'cause, you
no,
know, there's nothing in here like for her to
Closest
get
closest
that.
thing would be the San Francisco
I didn't
plane.
even see that.
Yeah.
She's a Pisces,
Oh.
so she's a water. You know.
So I'm just sitting here floating around
Yeah.
in her water,
Yeah.
just kind of
All right.
Yeah,
having this
yeah,
little fun.
you
You're
got
feeling
that
it.
one.
Go
You
good.
got that one.
This is fun. I like this room.
You're on a boat.
Yeah, she's a fun girl.
Yeah.
She's had a lot of pain. She went through 4 surgeries
I felt good
last
yesterday.
year.
I can't
Oh,
believe it.
ow.
I wonder if
But
I'm feeling her
she's-
pain from
But
in the other room.
that's what I was thinking because you're
Uh-huh.
like, I don't know if it's either or back
Yeah.
pain, you know what I mean? But there was knee surgery, so there is pain in our house.
Yeah. Because I felt very uncomfortable. I just felt very like hunched. Like it was like I just felt.
But that's how
constrict-
she walks. Is Janiyah? The one in there.
Yeah.
She kind of.
Oh.
I don't know if it's because she's thin and she's
Hmm.
5'7", so she's like doesn't know how to
Good posture.
Walk
You
like
know,
a dancer.
So she does. She is hunched, and I always push like stand up straight, sweetheart.
So
you
I'm
know?
sitting here feeling the vibe of
You're
both of them
both of
kind
them.
of
Yeah,
just blending.
intertwined. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
blending the people.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
my specialty.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're blending.
Well, but they're
You're
night.
on.
But they're night and day.
Oh yes, most
They-
definitely.
they're like-
she's
they're-
very
they're totally-
academically
Yeah.
like structured, where she's more like, you know, I'm gonna read and do this and do that. You know, she's kind of all over the place in a
Yeah.
good way, where she's a little bit more focused
Focused.
on things I need to get done.
She
Last minute.
But she wants to be at the ocean.
Yes, she wants. That's where she wants to buy a house when she becomes a doctor.
Might as well.
Yeah.
I could.
Tell her
That's
to
her.
become a retina specialist.
I'm having a good time with these people, and they're not even here.
I know.
I told her.
So this is part of our purpose here tonight, and some may be a little confused, but we're animal people. All the members of Spirit, we either have our own pets or we have, adopted quasi pets of our friends and family. Our pets are our kids. They are part of the collective. They are just as important as human beings are. And part of the grief energy in this space has to do with a sweet dog that took a trip to Rainbow Bridge. But his soul is still here. And we would like to connect his soul and spirit back to the family, so instead of the grief, they can enjoy the blessing of having a spirit animal in the space to cuddle with and love, and have that animal watch over all the other living pets. I know that to be true in my own home, and I believe that to be true here. And so we'd like to do some documentation around not only the deceased human spirits, but around the dog as well, because I really completely and wholly believe that animals have souls just as much as we do, and they continue on and journey on and do all kinds of beautiful things. So I'd like to kind of feel the energy here and see if I can't feel anything.
It's a pretty box.
There's a lot of in the stomach. Something in the stomach, and then my arms feel funny. My arms feel funny, and my tummy feels funny. With this one. That hurt. Got sharp pain. A little sharp pain. I don't know why I see like a duck or something. Like, I see a duck. Maybe
Squeaky toy?
Maybe he's playing with ducks now? Are you chasing the ducks?
Removing the squeakers from all the squeaky toys.
No, I think he's literally chasing living ducks right now. I think he's actually chasing ducks. That's interesting.
He's a retriever.
I'm not sure what breed of dog I'm looking at. I can barely see it. All I see is like this, it almost looks like a ball of sun. I see like this just glowing ball of sun chasing after these ducks. What am I looking at? It doesn't even look it's really.
So a long-haired dog?
No, I don't know. Like
I
you just see
I just see a glowing. I just see a glowing ball. I see a glowing ball chasing after ducks.
I see a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's quite what I see. I
I don't really have a good sense of it.
No, this is slightly smaller. This is, what are you, sweetheart? What are you?
He's fuzzy.
Who cares what I am? I'm gonna lick your face.
I've
I've never been threatened by a dog.
See, it's funny, I don't have a sense of it right now. Before we got here, I was thinking black lab, and I don't know why I was thinking of that, but now I don't have a sense.
No, I just see this big glowing orb trying to lick me.
See the dog.
I've never been licked by an orb before. That's an odd moment.
Dog kisses.
Just a big ball of fuzz. I just feel fuzzy.
What color was the sorority? Can you get that?
No, I don't see any color. I just see a big glowing ball of fur.
That's odd.
What an interesting. I really like he seems to chase everything that moves. Is that how he was?
Except Tiger.
Except don't chase the cat, but like anything else.
Every other thing that yes.
Okay.
The squirrels, like
Oh,
he's
maybe-
very territorial.
Maybe I'll catch it. Like just maybe. Just one time, I'm gonna catch it and I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this time, and just very determined.
those darn squirrels.
I feel a lot of pressure and bloating in my abdomen though, and a lot of pain all my joints are really hurting me, and so I don't know, like I'm not exactly sure what happened at the very end with him, but those are the sensations that I'm feeling. So I mean, if you wanted to, like, I'm okay with you telling me, you know.
He had a tumor in his stomach from his spleen to his liver that must have ruptured. We were at work.
Yeah, it feels right in the stomach. That's why I'm feeling all this uncomfortableness in the.
And that's what the vet said, that he was just uncomfortable. Like, he wasn't in pain.
Yeah,
But he was uncomfortable because he was bleeding out, basically. And it was crazy because he was fine when we left for work. Completely fine.
Did you know that the tumor was there?
No.
Oh, geez.
And that's when the vet said it was like we would have never known unless we would have gotten a
biopsy done.
Ultrasound.
Like,
An ultrasound.
Like, okay, I'm going to take my dog to get an ultrasound every 6 months to see if you see anything. You know, other than that, you couldn't feel it. Like, it was undetected.
Yeah, I just feel like a bloating, like an
But he was like bloated towards the end because I'm like, we didn't feed him. Like, he was, and when you say big ball, like he was a golden retriever mix.
So that golden,
so he was
that
in
big
the
golden
lab. Lab family, golden retriever, and German shepherd, because they all die from that.
Shepherd.
But
yeah,
didn't
you said
I?
shepherd, so it's like all the same. You know.
When was it recently that I said I saw a whole bunch of yellow dogs? Where recently, before this case, I said I see a whole bunch of yellow dogs.
That was on another case, though.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, was I?
Was that Colfax?
Maybe was I like getting ahead of myself in my cases? Like I kept seeing all.
Had we booked this one by then?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had. Yeah.
I kept seeing all these yellow dogs, but all I could see
In a field of yellow retrievers.
all I could see, like I was saying, was just this big
But he
kind
was
of.
like bloated towards the end, and I was telling my husband, I'm like, he's not eating that much, but he just looks like, you know, he's
uncomfortable.
bloated, and it probably was like slowly, maybe leaking out, but we didn't know because he was doing his normal things, and he was old, you know, so he slept a lot. That's normal, you know, but you know, he.
Well, the sensation I got of this like big light ball, I guess. I mean, I'm seeing like a big, you know, light
Fluff ball.
bright orb, sort of a whitish, yellowish, big fluffy orb. He's just showing me him restored and healthy. He actually was a golden colored dog. I just see this big sort of blob, and that's fine. But he seems very happy.
That's what he was.
Very,
Blob, right?
very, very.
Blob dog.
Yeah, like I said, chasing everything, going after everything. He's chasing ducks over there now, and you know, and just wanting to lick and hug and be all just.
That's him.
And just lovey-dovey and up in your face, and like. It's very nice sensation. Like some dogs are just kind of like, I'm gonna do my thing over there.
I'll show you a video of him loving on me, hugging on me before we
Is he very validating
it is.
for us and you?
And I will show you,
Okay,
I
awesome.
was seeing a shepherd when I walked into this house from here around.
Yeah, so
maybe there's a shepherd here from previous
previous
family.
retrievers are beautiful, beautiful dogs.
He's such a good boy.
I mean, gorgeous dogs. I mean,
yeah. That's the name he came with, and I believe that whoever, I don't change them, like, okay, that's, somebody gave me that name, so we just
I did
kinda keep it.
I did that to my dog that I adopted.
Except for Tiger, they named him Basil.
Basil?
And I was like, I don't.
That's my mom's cat's name.
I was like, no, let's go with Tiger. I didn't go.
Right?
Yeah, some names of animals fit and sometimes they don't. My dog came from the S.P.I.R.I.T and they tried to name him Conrad, and I was like, you know, that's stupid. I don't want to, like, it doesn't sound like. I was thinking like Conan the Barbarian. I was like, no, none of this is right. So he ended up being Connor. A nice Irish name, you know? It's something fitting. And
Well, he is a cattle dog.
he's a cattle dog. I should have given him an Australian name, but whatever.
So he's happy. You feel that he's happy right now, and
This thing is chasing ducks all around this place. I'm like, he's finding ducks that aren't here. I don't know how he's doing this, but this is an interesting dog.
There's no squirrel. Will not. They're all going to be chased.
well, that's all he had back there was squirrels.
Yeah.
Squirrels die. Whatever it was, it
Apparently,
moved.
He wanted ducks.
Well, he's got his ducks
I
now.
took him to the park
And
more.
now he's got his ducks. But he did show me the pain. That's why I felt that discomfort all in the abdomen. So that does make sense to me now why I felt that. But he is such a bright light. And I think that maybe that's something to do with animal spirits. I think they just pop out and they're cleared, that they're not full of crud like human souls, you know, they don't have as much to go through, to filter through. They're just, oh, okay, I'm light now and I can move along. And eventually, maybe he'll find his way into another animal vessel and come back as someone else for you, you know, at another time. That can also happen with animals, you know. So my experience with the pet spirits is that I lost a cat from lymphoma, and probably a few weeks-ish, give or take, after we had to have her put down, I felt, you know, this thing jump into my bed. And I was, you know, gonna take a nap and just figured, okay, one of the cats, I have other cats, I figured one of them was in the room. Something jumps in the bed behind me, gets in the nook behind my leg like cats do, does the turnaround, plops down. I'm like, oh, I wonder who it is. Thinking maybe it's Ra, Cleo, whoever. There is no cat there. No cat. And I'm thinking, what planet am I on today, you know? And so I think, okay, well, my door's shut, so did they jump back off the bed? What's going on? I get up, I go out to the other part of the house, I account for every other cat in the house. They're all accounted for. Oh, okay, well, so Isis came and got in bed with me.
Good, yeah.
It was nice, it was validating, because it really tore me up that she died very early, only 8 years old.
Jeez.
Yeah, very young for a cat. My oldest cat lived to be 22 and a half. So I'm thinking, I got shortchanged on a very rare, beautiful orange female tabby. The females are rare for the orange ones. They're almost always male.
Yeah.
I have two. Well, I had two, you know, and I still have Ra. She's a fuzzy little Maine Coon orange mix. But I had two of them. I had Isis and I had Ra. And, you know, it really upset me that she got sick and went downhill really quickly. But then for her to jump in the bed with me, I'm like, it's okay, Mom. You made the right choice. Everything's fine. You did good by me. Thank you. That was a really, really poignant moment for me. And it also really reaffirmed animals do have souls and they do come back and check on you.
I mean, I felt a nudge from there, like, the next day after he died.
Yeah.
Because he would always brush against me.
Yeah.
When I would get ready for work, like, put hair on me. I'm like, dang it, Bear. You know?
Oh, yeah.
And so I was standing there, and I just felt it. And then my daughter said, she's like, I heard a bark this morning, and I had the door open, and I looked everywhere, and I didn't hear a bark. I was like,
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, see, and that's kind of...
That's really sweet.
That's a really
That's
cool
so
and really
sweet.
special thing to know that they do not go very far, because they do love us and they still hold on to that energetic bond. The energy between us and our loved ones, both human and furry, is, I mean, it carries on, it transcends the body and time.
Oh, yeah.
And he obviously showed me.
I wonder if he'll bark on the spirit box.
That'd be cool.
Because I'm my favorite kitty.
I've had meows. We've had several meows now.
And the ever popular meow from Bahamut.
Yeah, we've had some meows on spirit boxes before, and that's really kind of a odd, but neat.
But that's very...
I was on an investigation once where the guy just lost his dog. He was real close. It was a big German Shepherd, and then we were just sitting in the room doing EVPs, and we heard this with our own ears. We heard the jingling of the collars and the from the nails on his paws. Yeah, we just kept. So what is that? We played it back on the recorders. Didn't even come out.
Oh, wow.
But we heard it in our ears.
Yeah,
and we started taking pictures. And
I think I remember that one.
yeah, I got an orb with the dog in there, and the guy just broke down crying. So that's him. His name was Bear too.
Ah, the ever popular Bear.
Good name.
Then the other one, I stepped over a cat that the owners didn't have.
Yeah, I know, we've done that. We've almost were like, wait,
Yeah,
Stepped on
sorry,
the
I
ghost
slipped
cat.
one. I see a lot of fabric. Let's see a lot of fabric. Something with fabric. Just something with fabric.
Why so barky out there?
Oh, he's mad at us now.
You want to come in here and chill.
I almost see quilt making. I see quilts. A lot of other weird.
You can silliness. You can come in.
Tries to sew.
Yeah, somebody that makes stuff.
Yeah.
Like she's some with a sewing machine and quilt that like I see one of those like round hoop things. I'm kind of distracted because there's a couple different people just lining, and they're sort of meshing, which causes trouble for me.
This place was built in '66.
Is there like, I don't know, I see some sort of He's an older male, but he looks like, I don't know, he's saying something about being a Raiders fan.
Could be.
Like, he's kind of got like, I'm looking at what I'm looking at, like a funny looking sweater, and like his house shoes, and this like this funny looking sweater, and
Big Raiders fan, huh?
I think it's Raiders. I don't know, some team that doesn't ever win.
Wow.
That's about
That's
that's
about
about
Raiders.
half.
That would be the Raiders.
I am not a Raider fan.
That's about half the other teams.
My stepdad is a Raiders fan, so it
Oh.
you know, and so I think they're fine. My 49ers don't win either, so I'm not.
Funny sweaters though. When you wear sweaters,
Did your grandpa wear funny sweaters?
Carl.
Yeah.
It was like a chunky sort of like a chunky heavy sweater, and he just kind of putzing around the house and bitching at the TV. He's like complaining at the television. It's a really weird sensation, like, and I don't know who I'm looking at. He won't really. He's not even acknowledging me. He just kind of
Complaining. He doesn't like the.
he just putzing through.
It could be just somebody that already lived here.
Oh, yeah.
It could be he could just be walking through and he's just bitching about.
Because they could be other spirits.
Yes,
here,
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
They aren't within our.
They don't have to.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
But he's just somebody
Passing through or.
some kind of crazy. You're not really mean to you, just like
No.
just sort of bumping through and like, what the hell is that on the TV? You know, and some sort of like attitude about it, and it's a very strange sensation of what I am seeing, and
Well, it makes sense of what you watch, and if it's an older man, they probably don't like what you watch on TV. So that would be.
Put the
I go in the other room.
It's time for Jeopardy.
yeah, seriously.
That's the entrance.
I would have deleted it.
We've had an old man walking through here, huh?
Oh, as they
Where's he
do.
going when he doesn't like what he's watching in my room?
He kind of wanders
like you don't get
out, like he just wanders through. I don't think he's always here either. He just kind of wanders and putzes around. She's stubborn, like she's something about not wanting her car keys taken away.
Oh.
So she's mad about the car keys. And, you have a plethora of like energy sort of wafting around, but nothing that's really like I can hang my hat on, nothing I can dead center on. There's all just this peripheral energy that is rather I don't know, it's kind of like transient energy. It's nothing that's staying for very long. It's just like floating through once in a while. There's nothing really resident here except for the animals. And then your living energy almost permeates the space so much more, and maybe that's why I don't feel a whole lot of other human spirit energy. Your guys' energy permeates the space.
That's good, because it's
Which is
your
really
space.
Okay, because my daughter, she had said the one that's leaving for college, that she can't sleep at night sometimes.
Yeah, well, we
So
can
maybe
definitely
because it's a
explore
lot
that.
of stuff going.
I think
through
she's
radio or
probably,
something.
yeah, she's dealing with a lot of just the
Is
changes.
this her here?
Yes, that's the one that's
Yeah,
leaving
I know.
tomorrow.
So I would definitely want to take some meters in there and see if there's any electronic reason that might be interfering with her sleep, or maybe the old guy is just running through her room.
That's what I was thinking.
Right?
Because you felt oceans and stuff, which that's
Yeah.
what she is, but when you
Yeah.
said like more of like
Calming.
transient, like just coming through and just,
And
you know,
she might be just a teeny bit receptive to that type of energy. Therefore, if some just random spirit walks through and leaves, it'll still kind of disrupt her energetic
Sleep, yeah.
balance and her sleep. They're not picking on her, they're not attacking her,
No,
they're not
yeah.
scratching her, but it's disrupting the energy flow because she's a very sort of flowy energy person, and then you get a different sort of vibration walking through your space. It will startle
Messing with
anybody
her
who's
vibe.
even a little bit in tune to that type of stuff. So
yeah, that makes sense.
random
Yeah.
dude walking through, I don't know.
It could just be like residual, just.
It could just be
yeah.
residual, but it's enough to disturb somebody's sleep. So
Oh
it's-
gosh, yes.
Yeah, it's something that's.
That's easily fixed.
Well,
Yeah, a cleansing can really fix all of that,
Oh, yeah.
quite frankly. But I think we should do some baseline photography, baseline meter readings, and just see if there's any man-made reason
Any
for any
REM pod
Yeah.
activity.
yeah, kind of energy purposes. You know, if there's something that's going on that could throw your energy off that you could correct, maybe it's a wiring or electrical or whatever, we're happy to sort of document that as well. And then get some actual solid answers for,
A Mexican couple who had bought the house when the economy was good. They lost the house when the economy went bad. So by a chance, we met the original owners who've been here 25 years.
oh wow.
They were sheriffs at the prison, the correction.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A black and white couple there, and you know they seemed when I met them they seemed cool. I felt positive vibes from them.
Good.
Yeah.
And you know, they were happy that it literally, he was like, you know, I'm happy our house went to someone young who
family,
looked like
yeah.
who's gonna be here for a while. Because I guess the people who were here, they only had the house for maybe a year or
They
maybe
flipped
2
it.
years. And
They
the
just
economy
flipped it.
went
The
there and
adjustable
then it
interest
went.
rate, so they lost it.
Yeah, you know, and I asked him, you know, he said, do you mind if I look in? I'm like, come on, tell me everything about the house. So, again, I don't know if they had maybe, I don't think they had kids that I remember, but maybe he had like one of their,
Relatives. or
the
something.
in-laws
Yeah.
might have
Maybe
stayed
lived
here,
here.
the older person you're referencing
Yeah, it
about.
could be.
Because again, we only been here 9 years.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
prior to that, the couple before that, they were here like 2 years. But then the original owners, well, I don't know about original, but the guy and his wife was here like 25 years.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
never heard anything
You
because
know?
our neighbor, he's lived here for
58,000
50
years.
years.
Yeah.
So he knows at least not the original owner, but the second owner, and he's never said anything bad about this one.
Yeah, no, this
really
is a
don't
nice
think-
house.
nothing
Yeah,
negative.
nothing.
It's a good
nothing
feeling.
Not at all.
Nothing is negative. in
Thank
this house.
goodness.
The guy
Nice
that-
for a change.
Honestly, the guy that I kind of, you know, ribbing you about the TV and stuff, but I think it's because he wants to watch his favorite team. Like he wants to put on what he wants to put on the TV, and it's a really strange thing.
Because I'm a diehard Niner fan, and I am
Me too.
so against the Raider. One of my coworkers
Yeah.
is a Raider fan, and every Monday I come into work talking shit. You guys are 0-2. You guys suck.
Yeah.
1-1. We barely.
Hey, at least we got one, right?
Yes. I got in his ass Monday morning. I was happy. I texted him Sunday night like, dude, you suck. So Raider fan,
Yeah.
I talk big
Hey,
smack.
you know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
I've loved
We're
them
playing
since
Kansas
Jerry
City on,
Rice.
I did too.
I have a Jerry Rice ornament on my darn Christmas tree every
Oh,
year.
right on. Okay.
So
My
but
son's
step-
first words were "Go Joe Go."
There you go.
my stepdad is a Raiders fan, so I have a very conflicted household.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know what to do about it.
We are a close family. My grandma has 9 siblings, so us cousins would help take care of, you know, the elders as they would become sick.
Okay.
And one of her sisters had cancer, and she lived in a condo next to me at the time, and we had to take her keys away.
Oh.
No.
Yeah,
that's right. I
we had to
forgot
take
about that. I
JoJo's
remember
keys
that.
away.
Yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah.
she passed now?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
passed.
Because we own the condo now.
I'm glad you got that. 'Cause I wasn't filming.
Yeah.
We
6 years. 7,
no, we've been here 9 years. So she passed away.
maybe 10 years, maybe.
Well, Chrissy passed away
9
in
years.
2007. JoJo passed away in 2006.
Okay.
She passed away in 2006. That's funny.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, because I
she-
wasn't close with her.
Doesn't matter. They
but
still like to
she-
visit you.
Yeah,
Especially if you help take care of
I
her.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely
So that
helped take
actually
care of
makes a
her.
lot of
I'd bring her
sense.
food
Yeah.
and things like that, and we
Okay.
did take her. And I had her car.
Oh.
And you know what I did? I didn't put. Was it water? I blew the head
Yeah, you
gasket.
blew-
I
Oh.
blew the head gasket. So she's probably kind
She's
of
like, you took my keys
Yeah.
away.
And she
What
was the
did you
original
do?
owner.
And she was the original owner.
I like
of
the
her car.
validation.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
so
funny.
I didn't even think about that because it's so long
There
ago.
goes the
My cousin
keys.
just- There's the keys. Yeah, she wanted them keys back.
That's
I don't
good.
have
That's
the
a good
car
hit.
Honey, you
anymore.
can drive all you want up there.
You
Go
can take
ahead.
my car.
She was
She
like
can
90 when
get her
died.
own car.
Oh,
there.
she passed away. She was like 90.
Well, Shannon, that's
She-
pretty
Yeah,
good.
because I see
Yeah.
like, these little tiny frail hands.
She was small. She's a small frame.
Yeah, she's just
Hispanic woman.
these little hands, and she's like,
They took my keys.
That would be too JoJo too.
And just like this look on her
Remember
face.
that.
I don't
Not
know
my keys.
I didn't know anything about this.
but
I
honestly,
should have remembered because I took her car, so I should have known. But my cousin's gonna remember her.
her love is obviously
Well,
not.
yeah.
There's no anger. There's no hurt feelings. She was trying to validate her presence here by just one quick thing. Because sometimes what I'll see these random like flashcards. And I'm like, I don't know what it means. I'm playing connect the dots because I just see random stuff. All she showed me was just like this frustrated little look, like took my keys and just kind of this little attitude. I'm like, all right.
And she was a stubborn. She didn't marry. Well, she had a boyfriend, but she didn't marry. She didn't have kids, but she always took care of, her sister's kids and took us places and things like that. And she was very close with my girls and things like that. So towards the end, when they would come over, paint her nails and things like that. So she had that relationship with them.
Yeah.
And then she's about to leave for college, so probably her presence and that's how keys and
So
I
she
took
just-
her keys.
she-
I took her car. That's what she's telling you.
Well,
I'm here.
she's obviously present, and
That's cool.
interesting.
So that's comforting. You've
Very
got,
cool.
all you've got here is a random transient energy wandering around, doesn't even know you're here really that much, and one relative that's just fine, and your sweet puppy dog. I mean, that's as far as when it comes to paranormal, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
And I think we may as well just do some documenting and
Absolutely.
just see if we can find any other sources of any kind of energy or run into any floating energy, or maybe
Maybe
Yeah.
lights.
maybe she'll talk to us on one of the devices. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, we
and
can
I
run
love
Spirit Box if you guys are comfortable
And
with
then
that.
I just want to bless